Hi everyone, it's Harlan. Welcome. I trust that you're learning things. I'm getting some great feedback from you about the content. A lot of it is information that people were not aware of. And before I jump into today's hormone, which is leptin, just to prepare myself, I went to Amazon and typed in leptin. And I saw all kinds of supplements aimed at boosting your leptin. And naturally, I checked on the ingredients, and there's green coffee extract, caffeine. Then there's green tea extract, caffeine. Then there's African mango, caffeine. None of these, not a single one of these or any of the other supplements out there have anything to do with leptin. They are just a fraud to steal people's money. Do not be fooled by this or any over-the-counter supplement that says that it can help. Believe me, if there's something that's valuable for you, I will recommend it. But these remember, even if these things did work, you have to coordinate all of the hormones, not just one hormone. Not go, you know what? I'm going to go after my leptin and that's going to fix everything. No, it doesn't work like that. Everything is a system. And if one is out of balance, the whole system is out of balance. We need to fix the system. And that's why I'm sharing this information. And at the end of this series, I will have some ideas on how you can move forward. But I want you to have the information first, not just say, okay, here's what you do. I want you to understand. And the main thing that I want you to understand, and it should be clear by now, and we haven't even gotten to estrogen, and we haven't even gotten to the thyroid hormones. There's so much more for us to cover. The bottom line here is your eating not only may be a result of a hormone problem, but the fact that you're not losing weight certainly is a hormone problem. So if you're going around beating yourself up, oh my gosh, I can't stick to a diet. I'm bad. I'm a bad person. I caved in. It's not you. It's your hormones. And until we can fix your hormones, the problem is going to go on. It's like, I'm going to keep knocking my head against the wall because it feels so good when I stop. Well, let's stop. Let's stop now. Okay, so let's get going. Leptin is often referred to as the satiety hormone or fat hormone. It is a hormone produced primarily by fat tissue. That's right. Discovered in 1994, so we've only known about it for a while, leptin has since been recognized for its role in signaling the brain to regulate food intake and energy expenditures. Leptin levels are closely linked to the amount of body fat you have. Higher levels of leptin are typically found in individuals with more body fat, while lower levels are associated with people with lower body fat. Now, understanding leptin's role and its effect is essential for anyone looking to manage their weight, whether the goal is weight loss, whether the goal is maintaining your weight, or preventing weight gain. We'll share where leptin comes from, what it does in your body, how various foods and lifestyle factors can influence its activity, We will also discuss proven strategies, including dietary adjustments, lifestyle changes, supplements, and, once again, meditation to help regulate leptin levels effectively. By the end of our report today, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of leptin and the knowledge to help you manage it. Okay. Often referred to as the satiety hormone or the fat hormone, leptin helps you control your metabolic processes. It's produced in fat tissue. So this hormone is secreted by fat cells into the bloodstream, where it travels to the brain, to your hypothalamus to regulate hunger and energy. Adipose tissue is the main source of leptin production. We talked about it being released in direct proportion to the amount of body fat. As fat stores increase, so do leptin levels, signaling the brain to reduce appetite, which means, in theory, as your leptin level goes up because you're fat, you should be less hungry. But it doesn't always work like that. Leptin's also produced in other tissues like the stomach, the placenta, and muscles, but these are pretty minor. So, what does it do? When fat stores increase, leptin is released from the adipose tissue into the bloodstream. It binds to receptors in the hypothalamus, signaling the body has enough energy and reduces the sensation of hunger. This helps prevent overeating, and it produces a sense of fullness after meals. Leptin tells the brain, I'm full and I don't need any more food. So it curbs your appetite and reduces food intake. That's a good thing. By reducing your hunger and your food intake, leptin helps regulate the amount of energy consumed. But leptin also influences how much energy your body expends. Higher levels of leptin can increase the metabolic rate, leading to higher energy expenditure. This helps burn off fat, burn off calories, and prevent weight gain. So leptin is a good guy. Leptin impacts your body's metabolic rate. So when your leptin levels are high, your metabolic rate can increase. This means more calories are burned even while you're resting. And leptin promotes the breakdown of stored fat for energy when your calorie intake is low or during periods of fasting. This process helps mobilize fat stores and use them as a source of energy. By the way, leptin also affects fertility and the menstrual cycle. So that's why people who have sometimes very low body fat or eating disorders can have irregular cycles or total absence of menstruation. Now, so we have this leptin releasing into the bloodstream, signaling the brain that it's full, and we have it as a safety signal saying, we don't need any more. Okay? So we now have the role in weight gain. When leptin levels are low, the brain does not receive the signal that the body has enough energy stored, leading to increased hunger. So if you have a low leptin level, you may feel constantly hungry and you may tend to overeat. Here's where things get interesting. Leptin resistance occurs when the brain does not respond adequately to high levels of leptin. Okay? Remember we said the more fat, the more leptin? Wait a minute. By that definition, someone who's overweight shouldn't be overweight because the leptin is telling them that they are full. But if you're obese, Just like there's insulin resistance, there's leptin resistance. Leptin resistance means that the brain isn't responding appropriately. So the brain continues to signal the need for food even when there's enough food. So leptin resistance means your brain doesn't respond to the signals. On the other hand, improving leptin sensitivity and maintaining optimal leptin levels can aid in weight loss. So if everything was working as appropriately and the brain responds appropriately, hunger is reduced, the desire to eat reduces, we would all be naturally thin. High leptin levels can boost the metabolic rate, leading to calorie burning. So how do we fix this brain-body connection? Okay. Number one, what a surprise. Consuming a balanced diet with adequate protein, healthy fats, and fiber can help improve leptin sensitivity. Number two, anti-inflammatory foods. Foods rich in omegas, antioxidants, and phytonutrients can reduce inflammation. So, taking omega-3 fatty acid supplements, quality ones, only high quality ones, and from a recognized brand. Don't pick up the no-name specials in your Walgreens, in your CVS, in your Walmart. No, they're not going to work. And physical activity. Aerobic exercise like cardio and strength training are both helpful. And once again, sleep. Poor sleep is associated with increased hunger and reduced leptin sensitivity. So, once again, we're hearing similar things. Now, foods that can increase your leptin sensitivity and get the brain-body connection working. Protein, meat, fish, eggs, full-fat dairy products, legumes, once again, plant-based proteins like tofu and beans. And these help regulate your appetite and enhance leptin sensitivity. The mechanism that we need includes healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon. I'm going to tell you right now that if you are using regular oils, over-the-counter oils, it's going to be a problem. I actually went to my doctor within the past weeks, and he found out that regular oils, are actually harming me seriously. And he tested me for, even though I personally wouldn't consume this, cottonseed oil, I failed. Vegetable oils, I failed. By brand name, Wesson oil, I failed. And also, the stuff that they typically fry things in a restaurant, which is a special frying oil, one that we don't get at home, I failed that too. So these are things which are killing my leptin. Okay? You go to a restaurant and they will fry something for you without putting any breading on it, whatever. You're going to have, I don't know, fried okra or deep fried green peppers. If they're using the wrong oil, it could really be a problem for you. And we need fibers. Fiber slows your digestion and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, which can enhance your leptin sensitivity. Vegetables, berries, and legumes. Now, foods that decrease your leptin sensitivity. These are the foods you want to stay away from. Unhealthy fats, sugars, additives, fast foods, packaged snacks, sugary cereals, and processed meats. I was speaking to someone who lost a lot of weight, and we were talking about him helping others lose weight. He's lost a lot of weight. And we talked about the number one thing that made him obese, and it was some cinnamon toast cereal. Well, these things are killers. I posted a video today showing a drink at Starbucks. People might say, hey, how bad could it be? Well, the video that I posted today showed that just a single Starbucks drink can send your blood sugar skyrocketing higher than you could ever imagine. Sending your sugar, kicking every single hormone in your body out of balance. My wife came to me about someone who is having a weight issue, a hormone issue, a body issue. And she said, and I saw her with cans and cans of Coca-Cola. Real Coke, not Diet Coke. Every single can of Coke has the equivalent of 39 teaspoons of sugar. Want to know how we got here? Yeah, that's how we got here. Because growing up, it was a treat. So the candies, the soda, the pastries, any sugary snack, woo! And then here we have something different today that affects leptin, and that is trans fats. They promote inflammation and interfere with normal hormone functions. Margarine, trans fats, that's what I was talking about, the oils that they fry in, and commercially baked goods. Now they're trying to get them out of our foods, but it hasn't happened yet. Remember adequate sleep. Now, next, chronic stress increases cortisol level, and that can lead to leptin resistance and increased appetite. So managing stress through relaxation techniques, yoga, meditation, deep breathing can actually help improve your leptin sensitivity. Are you getting used to the idea that there is really a brain-body connection? Control your brain, control your body. So regular exercise can help enhance your leptin sensitivity. Just4minutes.com. And inflammation, reduce your inflammatory foods. Omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and berries, phytonutrients can help reduce inflammation. So we want to have balanced meals. A balanced meal might include grilled chicken for protein, something like riced cauliflower or broccoli for fiber, and avocado for your healthy fat. High quality proteins, super important. Fiber rich fruits, healthy fats, and then make the lifestyle adjustments we've talked about. Some things to add: probiotics, yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, supplements. You should have a good quality probiotic. Most probiotics are dead when you get them. They talk about, and we have 20 gazillion probiotics in every capsule. Yeah, but they're dead because they're old. You've got to buy them from a place where they're fresh. And taking them off the shelf in a small health food store pretty much guarantees that they're going to be dead and ineffective. Okay. Zinc is really good for regulating and helping your leptin levels. Adequate zinc can help balance leptin and improve your appetite control. And then there's meditation and mindfulness that reduces stress and cortisol levels and helps reduce leptin. Folks, I hope you learned something today. I would be so honored if you shared what you learned in the comment section below this video. Have a super great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.